Good morning. It's the Thursday before Memorial Weekend, and this is a very special day. In Arlington National Cemetery today, the Old Guard will be placing flags at every tombstone at Arlington National Cemetery. And if you've never been to Arlington National Cemetery, you really owe it to yourself to go to Arlington National Cemetery. It's an amazing piece of property, and it actually, Robert E. Lee, who was the commanding general in the on the southern side of the war between the states, War of Northern Aggression and the Civil War, and that's where he lived, and he had a very difficult time. There's a tour that you can take at Arlington that will tell you about how Arlington became a national cemetery. It's a very interesting story. Robert E. Lee lived there, and he was torn between, do I honor my country, and he was offered the commanding general of the Union side, or do I honor my state, Virginia? And he was also offered a officer's position for the Confederate side, and he decided to fight for the state of Virginia, the Confederate side. And shortly after that, I don't remember who it was on the Union side, decided to start burying soldiers that were killed in the Civil War right in his front yard, right in front of the house, so he could never live there again. And he never did. He never even went back. He did see the home. He was on a train after the war many years later, in the 70s, I believe, 1870s that is. He did go by and look out the window and see his home, but he never went back. But anyway, today the Old Guard will be placing flags at every tombstone in Arlington National Cemetery. And what's interesting, there's a lot of interesting things about it, but something I did not know, I just found out recently when I was reading about it, that when the soldiers come to a gravestone that is of a Congressional Medal of Honor recipient, that they salute that gravestone. And I knew that the recipient of the award was the high, even the President of the United States has to salute a recipient of the Congressional Medal of Honor. A general, it doesn't matter what your rank is, you have to stop and salute a recipient. But I did not know that they had to salute the gravestone as well. So another interesting thing is, throughout the day, soldiers will be placing these flags at each gravestone, and they'll be visiting, even if it's just for just a moment, they'll be visiting every fallen soldier that is buried at Arlington National Cemetery. And if you ever get the opportunity, you can visit a national cemetery in your area. I live in St. Louis, and there's Jefferson Barracks National Cemetery. My father isn't buried there. He could have been buried there. He fought in World War II. But it's a very Halloween experience. And then also at Christmas, they have wreaths across America, and I've done that before, where you place Christmas wreaths on gravestones, and that's very, very Halloween as well. So just a moment for this holiday weekend. It's not just about beer, brat, and barbecue. It's about the fallen soldiers and those that have gone before us. It's keeping them in our memories and saluting them. So have a great day, but today think about the fact that at Arlington National Cemetery and cemeteries across the United States, the fallen soldiers will be honored. Thanks again. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.